Today is National Landline Day, so we're asking you on the Talkback feature, last time you used a landline, do you miss landlines, everything about landlines.
Remember phone booths? We'd drive for miles in El Paso trying to find a phone booth, and then when you found it, you'd open up the phone book, and then the number you're looking for, the whole page was ripped out because someone didn't have a pin. Then the biggest thrill was, as little kids, digging through the coin return to find some money to buy a soda.
My favorite landline memory was when we were young and growing up. We were part of a party line, and my brothers and I would lift up the phone very carefully and try to listen to what our neighbors were talking about. And when we'd start giggling or laughing, they would kind of get mad at us, and my grandmother especially didn't like it. She would say, "Is that you Allen boys laughing again? Get off the phone."
Number one memory is when dating a girl and having to call the house and her dad answer the phone and like freaking you out because you're hoping that she would just answer so you wouldn't have to talk to her dad. And then the other one, growing up with two older sisters, phone cord that went for miles and miles so that they could go into any room and have a private conversation.
Was listening, and I remember picking up the phone in the other room real quiet so you could listen to the conversation in the other room. I got busted quite a few times. Have a good day.
I'm glad our house wasn't the only place that happened in.
I guess it was the heavy breathing that gave it away.
Wow, so fun hearing everybody share about their landline experiences. I still remember my home phone number. And I think there was a beauty about everyone in your family overhearing your phone conversations. I remember in high school, a coach calling me in the evening, telling me to meet him at Sonic the next day. And my dad saying, "Hell no, you're not going to meet him." Turns out the guy was a predator. Thank God for landlines.
Hey, it's Reagan from Spring Branch calling on my preset. Having a landline as a teenager was always fun because your phone cord you could go all over your house with, or you had the huge portable phones with the antennas that you could take too. But my mom and I sound almost identical, so she would answer the phone, and before my friends knew who it really was, they would tell her everything. So we had a code word, and if they didn't hear it, they stopped talking. Or she would pretend to be the answering machine and beep, and then they would spill the beans that way. Have a
Hilarious. Wow.
That's great, man. That's great. All right, here we go.
What do I miss about the landlines? The good old crank call, man. And the frost bank time, 7:24. Downtown temperature, 63.
You mean this?
Finding a Frost ATM has never been easier. You'll find them at our financial centers, plus participating H-E-B grocery stores, Circle K locations, and corner stores throughout Texas. Today's date is Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. Frost Bank time, 7:57 a.m.
See? You can still call that same number and get that lady to tell you what the day and the time is.
You know, and you time your watch to it, sync up your watches, your clocks in the house.
Always. Yeah. Always. Charity, how do people let us know?
On that free iHeartRadio app. Once you launch it, search and find us. Make sure we're a preset. And while streaming us, you're going to see a red circle at the top of your screen. That's the talkback button. You push it, you get 30 seconds to provide your feedback.